text on deck, so my ace boom boom, no flex, no. I won't gas you up like petrol, just trying to take you way up where the jets go. But you didn't notice that. Keep clocking all my hours, I told you that. Work now, play later, but you keep going off on me. Keep texting like it's all on me. Yeah, you're all in my head like you're my forever, not for right now. My day one, you hold me down. Hard cold like the wintertime. Fight for your love, can't slow me down. Don't go far. I take me and you over living large. Know I'll be there wherever you are. Cause you shine bright like a shooting star.
Everything feels a little bit lighter with you. Something's letting me heal. You're making it brighter right through the gray.
wanted to see how you're heckin' doing. Hey, friends. Rather, maybe let's call it unwisely. Let's call it unwisely. Hi. We'll call it slightly unwise in that not only today am I having a problem with my internet. We had a text this morning from our internet provider saying it's going to be intermittent between 9 and 5. Great. So I didn't want to start a new game, so I put a little poll in Discord saying, should I just not bother today, or should I race to Colonia for the CG? So I'm racing to Colonia for the CG. Nobody needed to see that. But follow up to that, not only am I racing my ISP to get to Colonia, I've also got to get back from where I was doing that exploration, and also I'm testing dual format streaming also on YouTube. Yeah, I'm effectively racing my ISP to Colonia. That's what's happening today. So I'm giving my internet all the pressure with 4 different uploads. 2 to Twitch and 2 to YouTube. So I think let's get on with it is probably the best course of action. Game. Cool. All. Right. Let's go and get into the Caspian. I'm still going to take the, I think I'm going to take the Nomad up to Colonia with me anyway. I haven't forgotten. Oh, I haven't requested docking. Yes, God. I'll need a Panther Clipper in Colonia. No, I won't. I can use Caspian. I can use the Caspian without a problem. I need to remember where my fleet carrier is, so this is my problem. Where's the fleet carrier? Or I can order the Panther Clipper up there. Oh shit! Bugger that. Hang on. Fastest routes use Jetco and recalculate. You saw there will be a large pad for everything. In Colonia, I would have thought so. I need to turn this off and turn it back on. That's better. Yeah. Yeah, if we get to Colonia today, which won't be a problem, we'll get to Colonia today. I can order a Panther Clipper over and it'll be there by the weekend if I do need it. I'm pretty sure I've got all of the cargo racks in the Panther Clipper. So it won't be an issue. Okay, why am I not? Unless it comes via every. I had an every delivery this morning. I knew it was coming. I knew it was going to be delivered, and I was fully expecting it. And I was on the phone to Chris when it got delivered, This story is relevant, I promise. I was on the phone to Chris when it got delivered. Why do I not have a... Why do I not have a point where I'm going? Why can I... It said no route set, but I thought it set a route. I'm very confused why this route isn't holding. Hi, Ben. Right, 10 jumps, back to new. I'll hand my data in at new, just make sure I've got everything I need here. That was very weird. It felt like it wasn't setting. Yeah, I was on the phone to Chris and the every driver knocked on the door. It's someone we have regularly because they deliver our Gusto orders as well. And I forgot to shut the interim door. So Artie just walks out and greets him. Scared the shit out of him. Because I panicked. I instantly panicked as Artie walked past me out onto the street. You've not seen what goes on for the CG? We don't have a CG yet. We don't. It wasn't. Actually, it had a cold dog mat in it, which hasn't gone out yet. But one of the things was for Artie. Like a cooling mat for dogs to lay on. But yeah, I just like insta panicked. Yeah, we don't know exactly what the goals are, what the rewards are yet. Only a message saying, "Oh, maybe you should go up to Colonia." So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll order. I do have an account in Colonia, but I never use it. So it seems sort of remiss to not take this up. Watch me have no problem now with my... No, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say something and test fate, but I can't. I was gonna say, but I didn't. But I was gonna say, watch me have no problem with my internet now, and then I stopped myself so that I wouldn't jinx it. I might put a couple more heat sinks on this. Only because I'm impatient. So I might end up like over... Should I put an extra fuel tank in here? Maybe. I'll have a look and see what's in it at the moment. An extra heatsink, at least one extra heatsink. I've got one air from you in here just in case. You tried to plot Colonia and it says unavailable. You can only plot, I believe you can only plot 20,000 light years in in the galaxy map. So you have to sort of plot 20,000 light years on the way. If you're using the map, plot 20,000 light years on the way, and then the rest, which is a bugger. Yeah. It is 1,000 for economy. Which is why a lot of people use Spanch or something like that to make sure that you get the neutron jumps and stuff involved. The first time you do it, it's really daunting. I've installed the plugin for EDMC because, as far as I can see, that's the only. I've only been able to find one thing out that auto copies that takes into account the 6 times on the Caspian. So I installed that this morning. You've heard there's also a max number of jumps you can have? I hadn't heard of that. You plotted with 30 light year range before, and that was a lot. That's this time 10 years ago. That was you, wasn't it, Kremen, doing that? Gonna give it a miss because it's a shame since it's probably pretty nice awards being an anniversary. So there was something like 500 jumps on a route. I don't think you'd even get that doing economical near the core for 1,000. What's up? Did the door go again? Oh, is it? Or is someone? No, no one's at a door. People are getting the bins, because it's also bin day. Calm your tits. My camera, my house camera, we've got a camera that looks out of our front door. Not out of our front door, out of our window. You must be one of the only players that's not interested in credits earned. No, I don't think you're one of the only players. I'm not bothered about credits. And this morning at like 5 o'clock, it recorded Claudia fighting with a fly on the other side of the glass. It's adorable. I'd share it with you all if it didn't dox me, because it's literally the front of my house. Right, is there a station here? This side base. Let's just go to here and hand in the old Datarino. Exobiologist rank, collector at the sea. the last seeing collector. You want to make your first go into Colonia for this. Your current favourite ship is a Type 10 with the shortest jump range and so much stuff from the core systems that you're trying to get done. A Type 10 would be tricky. A Type 10 would take you a really long time. The shortest jump range I've done it with is 35, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. It was a long old journey. Got my TV in the room. I got the Netflix marathon. You can fly your Panther Clipper 2 out there. It's got 46 light year range empty. Well, I know I'm definitely not planning on playing Elite for the rest of the week. So, I would, I'm just going to fly this out and order it over. Hey, Barham. What's happening right now? Why is everyone in the community is talking about Colonia when it's happening there? Can someone explain what is happening or will there? Right, so 10 years ago, I absolutely can. 10 years ago, there was a big initiative to fuel a station for, it was Jack Station, and it was going to Beagle Point. And 10 years ago, it vanished. When it jumped, it completely vanished. It didn't end up where it was supposed to go. There was originally going to be this big hunt planned for finding it, but a commander just stumbled upon Jack Station, which is what we know in the system that we now know as Colonia. And then there was this follow-up initiative to send loads of stuff over to Colonia, and in doing so, people got to name stations, they got to have new factions out there, or name new factions out there, and all of that kind of stuff. And it's coming up to the 10-year anniversary of that happening. How long and how much is it to transfer large ships out to Colonia? Depends on the ship, and depends on the ship. The time is about, I want to say 63 hours, something like that. 4.5 times the value of the ship. Right, let's, I'll get
landing complete. You may alight when ready.
this, so...
Our facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
Yeah, it isn't cheap.
I just started to learn and feeling my way through the dark. I can handle the most, but I'm a slave to your heart. We should leave
If only.
no matter what the price.
I'm gonna get on my ship.
No more tears.
I was like, where can I do Vista? But it's in the station.
Would you hold me tight if I told you this might be our last night? It's not enough, it never is, but I'm gonna miss you.
Deluxe. I drop into that too often.
Keep on falling down, and we walk away. I'm going crazy, but it's hard to say what it is we do. I just started to learn and feeling my way through the dark. I can handle the most.
A ship that has only a 20 light year jump range. Yep. But you can get that better. if you want the engineering capacity, you've probably already got the engineering capacity there. Where is Vista? Here. Hello.
Might be of assistance.
I want to sell my.
Well,
yeah,
let's see what
yeah.
you've got for us.
Ooh, 39 million and 2 million. Yeah. Thanks, goodbye.
Mister, thanks you for your contribution.
Yep. I sell cargo at when I was on my ship. Right. Do you have any of the stuff that I want? You wouldn't have pre-engineered ones, but I could pop just a couple of usual ones on there. I think I have remote engineering on heat sinks. We'll find out together. There we go. There we go. Right, optional internals. Did I put an AFMU in here? That was like the old game, wasn't it? Thanks for completing my insight. I like to support your YouTube channel. Would your experience could be a signal that we may see AX conflicts in Colonia? Should you move your AX ship there? No. No. You shouldn't have to at all. Does this not have any fuel tanks? Oh, butts. Okay, Inara. Should I just go to Shinda's? Maybe I just swing up to Shinda's. You're so far away from engineering ships. That's something you've got to learn. That's me. It doesn't take too long to get your jump range up, even to like a grade 3. Just head over to Desiat. Wouldn't recommend doing it in open, but head over to Desiat. The one before the current FSD was like the 2B, which mentioned they could give long jump ranges, but the jump would take days or weeks. Could you imagine the gameplay? I want to jump to this person. Okay, log back on in 3 weeks.
Please exit the station safely and promptly.
Oddly, that isn't the first time you've heard someone talk about moving AX ships to Colonia. I wouldn't move your AX ships to Colonia. There's nothing to that effect. Not that I've seen.
You are now clear of the station. Safe travels, Commander.
They've been, let's be honest, they've been pretty clear about what we're getting. About like what's happening. And it is you're literally going to Colonia and unloading what they're taking up. So there's not a there's not a flipping chance that we're gonna have a it's either a shindig or what a lot of people think will be colonization. I think it's both. Because I feel like we have to start with a oh, what are you barking at now? We have to start with a don't think they would suggest taking hauling ships out there if it's going to be AX. Yeah. It's like all the explorers on the line Gnosis. Hi, Skybird. All of the explorers on the Gnosis who lost their exploration data. It'd be that all over again. Hey, Brave Star! It was a fun time. It was a fun time that was slightly marred and spoiled by a Galnet article that dropped a little bit too early. Tonight's watch the river flow deep into the ocean. Yeah, it was slightly marred by that, and marred by some of the programming around it, because anti-Xeno pilots who shot at Thargoids, who missed the Thargoids and hit the Gnosis, were automatically they couldn't re-land at the Gnosis, so when they died they went to a prison ship which was outside of where the Gnosis could jump, and then they couldn't get back because the Gnosis was in the permit lock sector. New alien race, they're peaceful, but whenever they scan your ship they delete all of your current exploration and exo-bio data. That's just mean. That's just real mean. Commander's declaring war immediately. The issue is, though, they're all explorers, so they wouldn't know how to do it.
Request approved. Please head directly for Bay 2-4.
All these peaceful explorers suddenly wanting to know how to use weapons. Okay.
Docking complete. Ground crew dispatched. Greetings, Commander.
The Dummy's Guide to Fighting Thargoids. People want to fly Thargoid hybrid ships, they should have gone with it, but the commander has to have changes made to them that mean they can't fly people's ships anymore. I really like that. If you're doing it, you're going all in. Right, I've got a tiny AFMU. I'll whack a second AFMU on here. Do. Begins with an A, Claire. And then we turn it off. And then I think another fuel tank. Size 4 or size 5? Size 4. And then that's fine. It's the other one. There we go. We shouldn't need them. Okay. Neutron plotter, Shin. What, Adesra. Destination system, Colonia. What is my jump range? $75, $77. Do I have a scoop? Yeah. Supercharged multiplier. Let's go to there. It's saying 58 jumps. Or 58, not 58 jumps, 58 stops there. With that being my first one. That's 4 jumps away. Okay, I guess we start. I'm just proving that I do have a fuel scoop. Oh, let me change it to a size... let me change it to the size 7 that I have here. There we go. Now I shall eat stars. Okay, let's go. Seeing Colonia, I guess.
Disengage from landing pad. Moderate speed on exit.
I already have turned off my FMU. Changing your fuel scoop, change your jump range. I don't think the fuel scoop has weight, so it shouldn't do. Skin scoops. Kremen, does the plotter, I've never used the plotter in ED Market Connector before. Does it auto put stuff to your clipboard? Or do I have to click on it? Once your Caspian was picking up donkeys and you realised you'd installed a mule scoop, that's absolutely a problem. That's not going to be conducive to jumping. It says it does. You installed the one I'm using. Okay. Well, we'll find out in a couple of jumps. Hi, new user. You were using Neutron Plotter before? Yeah, I was using Auto Neutron, which worked. But when I went to reinstall it today, there was nothing where I could do the thing. I could say it was You have a question. Which Merc coin modules did you buy until now, and which Merc coin what Merc modules would you say it was worth to buy? I've not bought any yet. I kind of want to buy a couple of the cargo racks. I think I haven't taken too much of a look into them, honestly. Is Project SimStar a familiar YouTube channel? Yes. His wig's insane, yeah. We raided him on Twitch last week, at some point. Last week, I think it was. Maybe Tuesday last week. Cannot remember. Right, we'll find out in a moment. Yes, it does. Cool. Neutron, 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 neutron. Roasted Merc on the plasma beam laser mod. Not worth it. Uses too much power and generates too much heat for the not much in the way of noticeable difference of damage. It was a waste of 1,000 Merc coin. Blimey! I think I want the cargo racks. I think the cargo racks are probably the most balanced distro. Yeah, balanced distro is probably interesting as well. I think you're right. Cargo racks and balanced distro. but I haven't looked into them too much. I genuinely think that the cargo racks are the most interesting thing on there. Oh, and fuel scoop. Definitely fuel scoop. That one. I forgot about the fuel scoop. Cargo racks can be a bit buggy. You have to fully complete the engineering grade, as you can't have 0.2 of a rack. Does the game crap out if you do it? How many jumps we need to reach Colonia? 48 more jumps, according to my neutron plotter. Won't take me long at all. Whether I do it before my ISP craps out. Marsha Hicks Internet to Colonia is the only engineer who offers grade 5 fuel scoops. Thought you were going to save all of your Merc coins to get as many engineered cargo racks as possible, but then you realise you could upgrade your fuel scoop now. I think I'd probably do the same, like save it until I get to until I realise that I can upgrade, like do an engineered grade 7 fuel scoop. I think would be very funny. Let me plot this friggin' route. You want to see an 8A grade 5 fuel scoop? I hear you. Making the stars dim in its path. Star, what star? Walking the Caspian today, obviously. Ordering my Panther Clipper. I didn't check to see what the Panther Clipper had on it, but I might order the cargo racks anyway. Unless some of the racks are still on the Type 11. Oh, am I still live? Okay. accidentally put the orbit lines on then. How far we've got already? There's the bubble. We're doing great. Do those blue stars think that booster submarines ever have planets on moons? I think they will have planets. Some of them definitely have planets. Have I seen? Am I making this up? Am I making it up that I've seen one with rings before? A neutron. No, stars don't have asteroid rings. I must be making it up. Or I've seen like a Photoshop picture. There are ringed neutrons. I'm not making it up. This just in. This just in. Screamer not hallucinating. Elsie, you posted about one the other week. Cool. There's some small brown dwarf stars that have rings instead of the primary. They're always orbiting the main star like a planet. Copy that. Gathering the system to figure out what I need to get at home. Does the Corvette have a Type 8? Have a size optional size 8? It's been that long since I've been in a Corvette. I was gonna say. Optional internal. Only ones with the 8. Clipper, Heavy, Cutter, Defender. Corvette's only got 7. Yeah. I was like, I have 8. I think I would have noticed. All the burning peasants. Hiya, killer. Seemed to take forever. Whee! Different. Oh man, the first one I didn't do one in a wanna. Ooh. Oh, how are we doing? Oh, it's got a little progress bar, this add-on. I like that a lot. Does supercharging the FSD for neutron jumps do any damage to hull or modules or AFMUs necessary? Yes, in everything but the Caspian. You'll take a chunk out of your FSD every time you jump. But in the Caspian, it doesn't do it. Where is it? Yeah, the supercharge optimized. It maybe loses one throughout the whole thing. Caspian when neutron jumping with that supposed to hurt, yeah. The Caspian gives no shits. Every time you escape from your experience, you lose one FSD every time you went into a jet stream in your non-Caspian ships. It's, from my experience, I feel like it takes about 2 tanks of an Anaconda. If you're in an Anaconda and you're jumping, takes about 2 fuel tanks of an Anaconda to hit the point where you get to 80%. So when you get to 80% fuel efficiency, FSD efficiency, integrity, that's when you'll start getting the malfunctions and then you won't be able to jump. So that's when you need to drop and do an AFMU. So you may as well drop near escapable star. What's the big thing at the moment? Canada's getting more graphic images than the cigarette pack soon. I smoked for, I think, 11 years before I managed to quit. I tried quitting 3 times. I started really late as well. Bollocks. Reducing the availability of ropes. When we packed to move, when we moved from... Ooh. Oh, interesting. Oh, well, fuel there. When we packed to move, I found this massive packet of Baki. I mean, this is Neutron Star. Near our that I hadn't used, and it could have been so easy. Could genuinely have been so easy to just not to just pick up and start again, but I didn't. It's really hard though. I wouldn't. I'm glad I did. Oh no, it's only 71. Okay. That was a waste of a supercharge. I'm glad I quit. But the process of doing it again. The thing that stopped me vaping from when I moved from cigarettes. Thing that stopped me vaping was Chris bought me a vape liquid that was hazelnut flavor, and I cannot stress this enough, disgusting. And I was like, I would rather not smoke, not use anything than use that, and that's what made me stop altogether. You helped. You inadvertently helped. You should smoke a lot, then you realise that people kept setting fire to you. Can't think why. The Type 10 has horrible maneuverability when it's supertroops, but it also means that scooping from white dwarfs and neutrons using SCO doesn't shake you. Oh, really? I've done a Corvette. That has better maneuverability than a Type 10, but it didn't seem to shake a lot in the... I'm going too fast. Yeah, that was inevitable. Thank you. You do invent a mayo flavored vape. It was hazelnut. It was hazelnut, and it was terrible. It like the best. Absolutely not, Kremen. The best thing about, the only way I can describe it, it was like what banana flavor tastes like in relation to bananas. This tasted like in relation to hazelnut. It's the only way I can describe it. It was definitely a means to an end. as far as like smoking is concerned. You recognize this epidemic sound music? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What did I click on? I clicked on the wrong thing, surely. Why is this 2 jumps? Oh, it is 2. It's literally 2 jumps. Okay. Whoever invented that fake banana flavor had never eaten a banana. Now, my understanding is that that's not true. So, my understanding with that banana flavor is that is how bananas used to taste, and they've had that. This might be complete bullshit, but they've had that flavor sort of like modified out of them as they went. But the flavoring has never changed. Now, is that bullshit? Maybe. Absolutely. Thought the story was that species of banana died out. Or maybe. I think you might be right. That banana strain died out. So that flavor is what bananas use. It's still the same. That's what bananas used to taste like. Now bananas taste different. The old story is that the modern banana was a replacement for a breed of banana. Okay. I am slightly out with that. I still think strawberry flavor tastes like strawberries. The old banana was supposed to be sweeter, which makes sense given what the banana flavor tastes like. When I'm watching other YouTube videos, I catch epidemic sounds all the time. Hi, Cadet. Or sometimes if I know it's a creator that's using epidemic sound and I really like the track that they play, I try and go in and find it. What you're doing there is throwing away a boomerang. Ah, okay. Doo-doo. Yay. Where am I going? I'm going there. It's exceptional. Absolutely flipping flying. Let's go. Off to Kremen's Respite. I'm just going to Colonia. I didn't even pack bio waste with me, which is wild, Motley. No, I was just going to go to Colonia and invite stuff over there. And order my Panther Clipper over in the hopes. Providing my ISP doesn't crap out before then. The transfer fee. I don't mind the transfer fees. It's the 61 hours. It's a silly game. Why are we doing 2 jumps? How far away was that? If I just... I can jump that whole 454. I don't need a jump in the middle. That's why it did the other one as well. No, I got a minute. No, it wasn't a fuel star. It wasn't a fuel star. It was another neutron. I don't need to fuel yet. I got plenty of fuel. You see the star maps changing ever so slightly, starting to look a little thicker in places. Doo-doo. There's nothing for this plot to fuel stars in between, which is a shame. Oh, a neutron didn't do that, did it? Hi, Rubica. Oh, I need to go on to YouTube and do some copyright stuff, because on Black Flag, 3 of my shanties, of the shanties on Black Flag, got copyright claimed. Wild. Were I affected yesterday with a login issue? I didn't log in yesterday. Which is wild. I need to check to see if some of them are like copyright claimed or something. But I'll just mute them if I have to. Is that the thing where random scammers claim from anyone? I have to go and check what the claims are. But that's the first one. And that's my 5th Black Flag video. I didn't have to do it when I logged in today, so I wonder if there's been... I wonder if they changed something between... changed something yesterday. Damn it. Okay. There we go. Give me an overcharged. Third time's a charm. What you have to do, you can't log into the launcher since yesterday because of invalid credentials. There is a let me find it for me. Do. Someone got there before me. Oh no, and I just copied it as well. God damn it. Right. You couldn't log in yesterday. Look for file in Frontier Forums. They said to delete and couldn't find it. I didn't have an issue. I wonder if it wasn't it. I guess it wasn't everyone then. Hi, Johnny. The amount of times I have to do that for other things. Hi, buddy. Oh, hello. Hi. Was the tiny little stroke I gave you not enough? It doesn't work? Oh. You want a ticket? Have you tried validate your files as well? First found out that if you put in the wrong password to the login fails, then you put in the right password, it worked. Okay, interesting. Thank you. Worked fine all the time until the emergency maintenance. Ooh, okay. It might have been a... Oh, should we fuel then? Can we plot to this, maybe? Eep. Oh, have I absolutely fluffed myself? No. I was not paying attention. Look at my fuel. That's the closest I've come to a that's the closest I've come to a fuel rat. Right, give me scooping. Oh! No, you can share with me. It's all right. It won't take that long. It's a brown trousers moment. Okay. Absolutely, we were running on fumes. Holy butts. I suppose I could just do that. Yeah, I'll just do that. That's fine. Use them once many years back. Yeah, they're pretty quick, but I'm here. The bubble is here. Is that Kremen? I'm assuming that's Krem. Colonia, when you know you have more than 7 hours with Elite, but the galaxy is too empty now. You mean after war with Goids? I've got like 9,000 hours in Elite. I'm very grateful that there's no longer a Thargoid 4. I was done. Wondering who else might be affected by it. Probably quite a few people, I would have thought. Dude, try logging in with the wrong password though, and logging in with a different password and seeing if it works. You can still, yeah, you can still go and fight boys back in where they were, Pleiades, Asteropy, all that lot as well. It's just the remnants of the war in the bubble. Make the trip to Colonia without a fuel scoop. I think on the third call to the fuel rats, they might just tell you next time, you know, you're going to need to go and like get a fuel scoop. Or they will personally accompany you to one of the neutron highway spots. And then take it from there. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that. Friends, if you're watching and you haven't followed or subscribed, depending on what platform you're on, or joined, depending on what platform you want, I would very much appreciate it. Just reach out to the rats beforehand and convince them of the challenge. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh no, it was this one, wasn't it? Nope. That's not the right one. Here? Oh god, why is it doing Shimota Desra? I want it to copy this one. Nope. Okay. I found an error with this. Preia. Oh, because it doesn't know it? Okay, well, we'll just plot from here. We'll clear it and we'll do a new route. What's my current system? Copy that. That's fine. I don't think we'd ever get Titans back in the game. Ever get Titans back in the game. Okay. You start now for the first time to Colonia. Have a good jump. Okay, we're back. You had that one fueling off through. Had to copy from the bit on EDMC for it to continue plotting. Oh, it didn't like it when you had to fuel off route. Okay, I don't think I'm going to need to fuel again, but we'll find out. Dr. Colonia in a stock Sidewinder with only an added fuel scoop. I don't know if you can. I don't know if it's got the I don't know if it's got the jump range. I think there's a section where you need more than the jump range that the EFSD gives you. I think. I'm sure someone tried to do it before and then it didn't. They couldn't do it because there was a section that it was just impossible to jump. Again, might be talking out my ass. You're about to finish your 12th construction this week. Nice. Even using the Colonia Highway. I think it was before the Colonia Highway went to mute. I think it predates the Colonia Highway, so I don't know now, especially with colonization as well. There were fleet carrier buses that go to Colonia quite regularly. I imagine they might have made a couple of extra ones for... If you strip all unnecessary modules from stock, 9.16 light years. Apophis is on one now. There we go. Look how busy the stars are. Look how many more stars we have now. You can tell we're closer to the center of the galaxy. It's very pretty. I would definitely recommend the first time you go to Colonia actually flying there rather than being on a fleet carrier. Because A, it's a really cool achievement, and B, you really do see the difference as you move with like the amount of stars that are there and stuff. I'm gonna change my galaxy map back to realistic view. The carrier left early this morning and you're already ahead of it. Take a supply run to Colonia and back for Jack's Ragged. Nah, been there, done that. It doesn't take a lot to get to Colonia. The only reason I'm rushing is because I want to beat my ISP. Look at that. Can I zoom out? Oh, it's getting thick. You did it in the killback pre-highway and finished the highway while you were there. Return trip was super nice. There were 3 fleet carrier and club carriers leaving over the next 20 hours. Perfect. You're too chicken to neutron scoop. Going to Colonia is the best opportunity to learn how to neutron scoop because you will do it 100 times. You've done it in Anaconda and in your fleet carrier. Shit. I've never done it in my fleet carrier. It bugs me when I have to log in like 4 times. Where the hell has the star gone? It's over there. Your lack of pilot skill intersecting with your ship exploding. Let me get in there before anybody else does, my love. If I can do it, anyone can. I do things that you definitely shouldn't do. Like I will face the star when neutron scoop. Colonia is nice with all the stars, yeah. Jackson's Lighthouse, yeah, Jackson's Lighthouse. Rinse and repeat at Jackson's Lighthouse. If you're not super comfortable with it, rinse and repeat at Jackson's Lighthouse until you're confident enough that you'll be able to do it. Do it 3 out of 4 times, something like that. Because honestly, there's not really a trick to it. It's just approach it slowly at about this angle. Approach it slowly at about this angle. As soon as you get that message, throttle to 0 and just let it do its thing until it says it's overcharged, it's supercharged. And as long as you've still got the star behind you, just throttle up and you get right out. That's like the easiest way to explain it. That's the way that when I'm doing it, that's what I have in my mind as I'm neutron scooping. So if you've never neutron scooped before, that would be the easiest way for me to explain how I do it, how I find it, how I get along with it. Do, 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 do. You will get thrown around and turn around. That's when you have to wrestle. You don't have to wrestle. You don't have to wrestle the ship at all. As long as you're pointing away, legitimately, as long as you're pointing away, if you throttle to 0 when you go into the ring and you're pointing in about this direction, by the time you charge, you'll still be pointing. You might get twisted a bit, but you should still be pointing away from the star. And never get turned around. I've never once got turned around. By the time my super cruise is overcharged, I'm already out. I've never had to wrestle against it at that angle, going in at that angle. If I'm facing the star or I'm doing something stupid, then I will watch it like a hawk. But if I'm going in at that sort of angle, like I'm sort of, here's the cone, and I just sort of like skim into the stone like that, into the cone like that, and sit on the edge. If I'm pointing out, then I genuinely never have a problem. Why is that stopped? I'm not plugged in. This is going to be a problem. There we go. White dwarfs are a completely different wheelhouse. White dwarfs, entirely different. White dwarfs are an entirely different beast. Ideal. White dwarfs also give a smaller jump. So I think it's 1.5 times on a 1.5 times on a normal FSD, 3 times on a supercharged. But how's it going? It's going. It's going. We're not far off from being in Colonia. On my own. Right. Here's where we are going to be. Yeah, Colonia's up there. Who's this? Which friend is that? Abathus! Kremen! Can you escape from the jets while in SCO? I don't believe so. Because you move away from the star super fast. Are we racing? No. No, I think we're just all going. I think Apathus is on a fleet carrier. And Kremen started after me. Might as well do it watching me do it. That's fair.
We're not young, but we're still free and running. And this day has never kept us bothering. Every day we dance and life's been smiling. We're not young, still drunk in love.
Your new Panther Clipper 2 is already there. Or before Sunday became Monday. I'm gonna I'll get this up there and then we'll see how much the Panther Clipper is to transfer and begrudgingly transfer that as well. And maybe the Type 11. Because I can't remember whether or not I moved the and then also probably my Mandalay. Yeah, it's about 4.5 times the cost of the ship, so. Although, to be fair, these will be ships that I originally got out of the bag, so I didn't pay for them. So we might be okay. It might not be super expensive. What do you say? Blimey, photosensitivity trigger warning. My apologies. Thinking about you. You just bought new ships while you're out there? Now transfer the shit up. I'm sure I'll make the money back on the whatever the. Did we just have to include trigger warnings? I don't know. Folks, while I think about it, I think I might get this date wrong. I think it is August the 12th, which is not that far away in the grand scheme of things, like 2 weeks away or so. August the 12th, we've got front page all day. I don't know what we're doing yet. I haven't decided. It's probably going to be elite, but I don't know what. Thank you for the follow, welcome in. But we have front page all day on that day, so I think it will probably be elite. Maybe a bit of operations, maybe a bit of just like flying about, seeing if there's an CG's on and stuff. Hi, Hunter. And it's the eclipse day, so it'll be fun to do some space things while talking about the eclipse. I think it's August 12th. I need to double check. I'll pop it in Discord when I remember. And when I say when I remember, when I check my email again. I think it is Eclipse Day. I'll check my email now. It's a different email to my usual email because it's the old email that I used to sign up for Twitch with. Twitch. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, August the 12th. Hi, Wild Fox. So that'll be a bit of nonsense. See if we can get some front page science people. See if they want to draw and play some Elite Dangerous, or sci-fi people. See if they want to play some Elite Dangerous. Sell this game in the community. Absolutely. I will bear that in mind. Thanks, dear. Ocean. It's wild. It's the first time I've ever played for ages and they gave it me. Which is fun. It's also that week. When is that? That week is also Tiny Teams, which is the Yogscast initiative. It's done like in conjunction with Yogscast. It's like an indie game festival. And I've been selected as one of the creators in that as well. So that's gonna be a really fun week. So hopefully we'll be able to find some little sci-fi indie gems. That's the plan anyway. But no, my luck, there's probably going to be some other shit as well. I mean, I'm going to have to squeeze so much in.
Places makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. The music on the dance floor. I don't really mind. All the smoke is in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby. You got my
Bollocks. My fan is like blowing wisps of my hair across my face. It's very frustrating. Shut up, shut. Here we go. If I could do that a couple more times, please, so you can get past me. What did my camera just do? Oh, Kremen's made it a race. Oh, I understand now. Kremen's decided it's the race. It shouldn't overheat today. Oh my god, it's going to overheat now I've said that. It's not a race, but it is. When I find out Epaphras has jumped off its fleet carrier. Wait, it's not Christmas Eve. You've got more jumps than me. I've got better range. Oh, that's a pretty curve. I like that a lot. Too much work to do. It was very funny dropping into different conversations yesterday on during Clock Tower, and you were all complaining about work to each other. Jump 52 of 61. I'm on 18 of 25, so I might have to scoop again before we get a bit late to optimize the Caspian now. Hi, monkey. Hi, monkey. Yes. Yeah, I have two versions of it on this playlist. I love this track. I would never let you go. Fun when you and Chris spent the whole day session not talking about Clock Tower. I love playing Clock Tower with you guys. I just love playing Clock in general, but there's a lot. Sunday nights are so much fun now, and it used to be just like this lull where we just went, all right, well, work's tomorrow. And was like, oh wait, we don't have any info. I haven't even lied to you about what I could be. Chris and I have found a clonk quite close to us, like an IRL clonk quite close to us, and we're going not this Sunday but next Sunday, I think it is, to an IRL clonk, which I'm very excited about. Friday, I managed as evil. I played on Friday with Katie and a couple of the people who play on Sunday, and then some extra people as well. Wouldn't have thought you just think the killing to a dead person made everyone think a monk was still about. Yeah, and I think that's really fun is because I think the more you play, you start to like realize these other tactics and these other things that you can do, which makes life really fun. How many more jumps do I have? Yeah, I'm gonna need fuel. Really sells it if you're bluffing the monk, yeah. Also bluffing soldier, doing exactly the same thing. Or if you're bluffing fool or something like that. Anything that has a mechanic where they don't die. Super useful. Okay. It's gone back to the that's fine. We do the clear it again. I literally just wrote Colonia. This is not where I'm going. No, that I'm going. No, I want to go from here. Copy that. Hang on. No. DRYOOE. HQ. Do. C17. Dash 314. Wait, someone's streaming it to Jack's station or disappointed that Jax wasn't bartender there. True. I heard, absolutely heard. Maybe they'll update that this time. Whoa. I don't need any more fuel than that. All the reds are to build Jack's body for his bar. Why am I going here? What is happening? I think this whole thing's broken. What are you plotting? That's saying 9 jumps now. Weird. I'm just jumping there. I'm just gonna do the You flew around getting a couple hundred tons of the alcohol rares. Cheeky bit of Lavian brandy. Okay, now it's giving me a plot. Right, let me see. Okay, sure. Armor Silver Run. No Jin, no Alpha Centauri Jin from Heart and Orbital. Oh, you jumped me. I can just like jump to Colonia now, I think. I think that evil juice is classified as a drug. Evil juice! Today is the first day I'm hearing of evil juice. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Ha! We made it! Take that, internet service provider! This is when the stream just stops abruptly. Imagine if I'd prepared to just click stop streaming at that point. Yeah. Right, Jax. Yeah, I haven't gone to Kremen's Respite because it's definitely going to be here, isn't it? Say we're sorry. I guess we're gonna say we're sorry. Didn't even know how many rares there were. There was a lot of rares. I've been looking up rares recently. No reason. You got there, have you? Just landed. Nice. Yep, no worries, Johnny. Take care. God damn it. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute since I've been to Colonia. When I don't. I think it took me like an hour, maybe a bit less than an hour to get out here. Not too bad. $6.2 million transfer free. I think mine's gonna be less. Is that because you've it's mostly because that's not a lot. Yeah, the hall's free. So manage my ship. All the king's horses. Right, 61 hours, 13 minutes. $43 million. Oof. Oof. Where's my Panther Clipper? It's called Surprise Witchcraft. There it is. 682 million. Do I bring Claude up here too? Because what if there's a bounty hunting thing? Yeah, I can always move them back. That's fine. So those will all be up by the time I log back in again, because it's likely going to be next week. You did explore, hauling, combat, and mining ships. Yeah, that's literally what I've done. I flew the exploration ship up here. I brought my Corvette over. I've got my Type 11 is on its way, and my Mandalay, which I enjoy flying the most. There we go. That's fine. Chat, I'm gonna leave it there today for stream purposes. I know it's a very, very short stream. Hi, Subsonic. I know it's a very short stream, but I don't want to risk it too much with my internet service provider, because they did say it was going to be going out. It might be intermittent, and I think we've been really lucky I've been really lucky to be able to do this today. I thought my internet was going to be out the entire day. So, I'm gonna stop there. And then tomorrow we'll be back. We're gonna shift Pirate Week is getting shifted left slightly. I don't know whether we'll end up streaming on Saturday, probably not. But we've got Corsair Cove, Black Flag, and then Corsair Cove release day is we're streaming Corsair Cove on its release day now as well. So that's really good. Pals, thank you so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna find someone lovely to raid so that you can keep the we can keep going. Why is where's my throat going? Let's go ahead. Let's raid Toby. I'm so glad we even got a stream today. I'm really, really happy. We're gonna raid Mint Toby. What are you doing? He's not going to Colonia, so that's absolutely fine. We've got some raid calls. Friends, thank you so much for hanging out today. I very much appreciate it. If you haven't already followed, please consider doing so, or subscribing if you're over on YouTube. Yeah, all of that good stuff. Friends, I love you very much. Have an excellent rest of your day, and I'll hopefully see you for a longer stream tomorrow. 07 Command.
Hi, how's it going? Welcome everybody. I'm not going to Colonia. I'm putting that out there right now. I'm not going. You can't make me. You can tie me down and tickle me or whatever. I'm not going.